Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Disappear for Days. Today we're here in San Vicente on the west coast of Palawan, and for the next few days we're going to be exploring the area, trying some local food and hopefully going scuba diving.
Okay, so we've come to Cafe and we just kind of come to get a little bit of breakfast. It's been a very, very drizzly day so far, which has been a bit of a shame because this place has so much potential if it was nice and sunny. For breakfast, we've gone for a little rice bowl, and I've got chicken tocino, which is chicken fillet, which looks like it's been fried with a sauce. Yeah, it's got rice. It looks like it's got crispy rice noodles or something, and an egg.
I've gone for pancakes. And what did you go for, Uncle Quiddy?
It's a beef tapa. It looks like it's done in the same style as the chicken tocino. The crispy bit is actually deep fried bihun.
It's alright, you know, it's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. When she said it was going to be in a sweet glaze, and I was worried that it would just be like covered in syrup or something. So yeah, it's actually alright. The chicken's really, really soft as well. I mean, it's nice to have the deep fried bihun because it's just like an added like crunch and texture to it. Not bad for what we paid.
So it seems like there's not actually too much going on in this town. It doesn't help that the sun is not shining either. So it's just a bit of a dreary day. So we've had lunch and we're going to go back to our hotel for a bit and just use the time to get a bit of work done. And then we're going to come out later and we're going to head to Long Beach in order to catch the sunset. So we've just been dropped off by our little trike thing, and we just wanted to get dropped off somewhere near the beach really in order that we could walk along and see the sunset. We appear to have been dropped off at this really fancy resort which looks really posh and really nice. We're hoping they're going to let us walk through and go to the beach. I feel like it's a bit posh for us. This place is incredible.
That's pretty cool that this place just leads out straight to the beach. Oh, I wish it was sunnier. So we've arrived at Long Beach. Surprise, surprise. Long Beach has got the name because it is in fact a very long beach. It's actually the longest beach in the whole of the Philippines. It stretches from way over there and further because that's just a rock which is jutting out all the way around to all the way over there on the distance, and it curls round, and that's kind of over where we're staying. This is one hell of a beach, isn't it? It's really...
The sand is really yellow rather than white.
Oh, this would be amazing if it was sunny.
He said he didn't want to get in, and now he's got in and made himself really, really dirty, and is trying to... What are you trying to make?
Quicksand spot.
What are you trying to achieve?
Just creating like a little spot of quicksand.
The water's lovely and warm. Even though it's not that sunny, the water is really nice and warm to have a little paddle in. And the benefit of it not being very sunny is that there's hardly anyone on this beach, so we put it to ourselves.
It's a bit later now. We've had our little walk down the beach and we've come to the Cafe Lily, which is on the resort's site. It's really, really fancy inside. We didn't actually know what it was going to be like. As Emma's not been feeling too great, we've decided to go for a salad, which we thought would be quite safe. We've gone for some fish and then also some oxtail curry. This looks really, really nice. It looks like it's got a good sauce to it. And then the fish looks like it's covered in veg and stuff. So I've just served up a little bit of everything for now. I'll try the Greek salad first, just because it's kind of, you know, something that you know what to expect. Yeah, really nice. Obviously all the veg is really crunchy, and then the bit of feta, yeah, it's really good. And then this oxtail curry, it's very, very tender. It's super tender, really, really flavourful. Doesn't really taste much like a curry, but she's got a really nice kind of like, almost like beefy flavour, but I can't think of like what's in it.
It's not spicy at all.
And then the fried fish, so it looks like it's got a good charring on the skin. Oh, I don't know what they've cooked into that skin, but it's got so much flavour in it. That's really good. It must be all the veg that they've pan-fried it in and stuff. There's peppers and tomatoes and onions and stuff. That is really, really nice. Well, that was really, really good. It's the first time I've ever had oxtail. It was really, really, really tender. There's quite a lot of like juicy, fatty bits. And if anyone knows me, the fat is the best bit. It's so much flavour in it. So yeah, it was really, really flavourful in that sense. The fish as well, oh my word, like it was slightly dry, won't lie, but the flavour in it, like they really managed to get the flavour into the fish, and oh, it was just perfect. There's like a little bit of liminess, the caramelised onions and the tomatoes. Yeah, it's really nice. But I am absolutely stuffed, I have to say. So we're going to head back to the apartment now, and then we're going to see if we can maybe sort out some diving for tomorrow. The weather forecast looks dreadful though for the next week, so we're going to have to see if it works out or not, but obviously you'll find out in a few moments. So we come out for a drink. The beer here is really good and it's really cheap. So for a litre of what is called Red Horse, it's 170 pesos, so about £2.20. It's a litre and it's 7%. It's a very good deal.
Yeah.
Ah, is it kimchi? Ah, thank you.
I reckon the 2-litre bottles of Red Horse between the two of us is equivalent to like 3 pints per person.
Yeah, if not more.
And it goes down quite easy, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's
And
not like K-cider where it just like is the worst thing you can possibly drink. It's actually pretty smooth as well.
And it's not fumey, it's not alcohol-y fumey, you know, for an extra strong beer. So it goes down smoother than it's supposed to.
Since we've come out travelling, I barely drink because I've really no need to. I don't drink casually. And so the other night we had 2 of these bottles shared between us. So what, like a litre each. And I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty tipsy. I was like, whoa. Yeah, my tolerance level has definitely gone down since coming travelling. Some will argue that I was never that much of a heavyweight anyway. Right, so we've come out for a little walk as we heard some music and saw a lot of lights and also a Ferris wheel. And we've stumbled across a really, really like thriving area, which seems to have a load of games in it. It seems like it's a lot of gambling. We're all placing money on the numbers and then a machine just gets thrown wherever it lands. Let's see who gets paid out. I think it's going for it. Oh, it's moving so much more than I thought it would after. Oh. So the weather's got even worse now. We've come to the Mango Bar and Restaurant. We thought we'd try and sit it out, see if we can get some food, wait out the rain and then hopefully be able to go out somewhere, but it's not looking promising. Right, so I've gone for the chicken adobo. Looks really good. I don't think I've actually had chicken adobo yet in the Philippines. And it's one of those things which is obviously like quite typically Filipino. And if you get Filipino food, then chicken adobo is always on the menu. I think I've had like pork adobo and something else adobo, adobo squid, but not chicken yet, so I'm looking forward to this. Right, chicken adobo. Oh my word. Okay, I thought that was a green bean, it's not, it's a chili. Oh my, that's so hot. Usually big chilies aren't the spiciest, but this has a massive kick to it. It's nice, but oh, I didn't expect it. The chicken is really, really nice. Super like juicy and tender. And the adobo sauce, it's almost just like a gravy more than anything. It tastes quite peppery, very similar to like a really peppery chicken gravy, but it's very good. I like it. So we've gone for the salt and pepper squid. It looks really nice. It looks really, really peppery.
All right, let's have a go.
How's the batter?
It's the same as your normal calamari, but now that they added the pepper on the outside, gives a slight twist to it. You always can never go wrong with fried calamari in noodles.
Too true. The rain's held out for a little bit, so we're going to walk back to our place and get a bit of work done, and then we'll see you at dinner. The view from Uncle Willy's window, such a good view over the sunset. So he's getting carried away with editing and didn't even realise that the sun was setting really, really nicely, which is kind of annoying because now we've already missed some of it. After earlier, we just thought it was going to be really, really cloudy, so we didn't bother thinking too much about it. It's so gutting the weather's been so bad today because this place is just beautiful when it's nice and sunny and clear. This is basically the reason we decided to pick San Vicente as a spot on the map for us to visit whilst here in the Philippines in Palawan. So we're just heading down to the end of this kind of like here peninsula thing where the gambling was last night, and hopefully you'll have a good spot to look at the sunset from. Look at that for a view. That is pretty awesome. I'm so glad we didn't come out earlier. I feel like we've missed so much of it already.
Yeah, and let's hope you don't reach your limit when you're halfway down. You're just embarrassing yourself now. Anything else that you want to show us? This is just embarrassing. Cut.
Sunset over, so we've come back to the place that we come to on the first night, which is Aloy's. It's basically one of the only restaurants which is nearby, but it was pretty good food anyway. So dinner has been served up. So we've gone for some crispy pork curry, some tuna, they call it kilawin here rather than kinalor, and Emma's gone for some chicken pasta. I think we've really got Uncle Coily addicted to tuna kinalor or kilawin. He's had it so many times, but it's really good, isn't it? And each time it's always slightly different. The crispy pork curry looks really good. These like chunks of pork belly, they're like deep fried, so the outside's nice and golden crispy and the inside looks really juicy. I don't know if you can hear the crispy skin. The pork skin is really, really crispy, and the sauce is a lot more peanutty than it was yesterday. It reminds me so much of satay, but with the crispy pork skin, that's on another level. That looks ridiculous.
We've gone for some hello.
Hello, this looks good. That was so cringe. Look at the size of this thing as well compared to my head. It's like half the size of my head.
We thought, as it's our last night in San Vicente, we'd treat ourselves to a little / big dessert.
So it looks like it's got some ube ice cream. Whatever this is, it's a big old slab of like cake. It looks like cheesecake almost. It looks like it's got some fruit on top, some jelly,
and then
shaved
like there's all sorts in the bottom.
That's jackfruit.
Oh no. Look
Why'd you go and ruin it?
She gave it to me as extra.
Looks like you went up and asked for it.
No, I'm asking for the spoons.
It's got condensed milk drizzled on top, just in case it wasn't sugary enough. Yeah. That isn't actually ice cream. That's like ube paste, but it's quite cold.
Oh.
So it's not got the texture of ice cream. It's quite bitty.
Come on then, Uncle Coily, your first try of...
Apparently, there's this jackfruit that's like marinated. I don't know why. It's the first time I've seen nangka in this form, and it's supposed to be a condiment to the ube.
What's it taste like?
Jackfruit.
Oh, but no, does it have not the sauce or anything?
No, I don't know what did they do to it. They like kept it fermented and it's beginning to taste like durian.
Oh.
Because
dear.
jackfruit is the precursor to durian. If nobody likes jackfruit, you're not gonna like durian.
You're not chucking it in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't put it anywhere near
But
the
it's gonna
dessert.
go nice with all this ice stuff. It's gonna go nice.
Yeah, you can have a separate...
Alright, and your first time trying hello.
Oh yes.
You gotta get a scoop of everything.
That's the hello, the purplish bit.
No, the whole thing.
No, the whole thing. And that's the ube, right? This is a new experience for me. Hello.
That's not a good face.
No, it's not. I'm trying to ooze out my experience to describe the taste. It actually tastes like glutinous black rice pudding, but the texture is slightly different. It's like the glutinous black rice that you get in the tong soi place. They like grind it down.
Yeah.
But the glutinous black rice you could see like a rice. It's still a whole rice, but this is like grounded down.
What about like the coconut and the...
Oh, of course. Anything santani is always good. It's nice.
This halo halo is incredible. Really enjoying it. There's so many textures in it. I've got to say, this is better than the one in Chowking. That's how good it is. We don't know how authentic the Chowking one is, do we? Whether it's just kind of batch produced, but this is incredible. And the bit of cake, the slab of cake that they've got in it.
I think that's the mango graham thing.
Ooh.
Bit of mango in it.
Oh, I'm really enjoying halo halo in the Philippines. It's so good. And now we're going to head over and take Emma to the little gambling spot that they've got down at the end of the peninsula. Bye, Charlie. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You've been building up your pesos for this moment.
No such luck on that one, we're moving on.
Right, we're going in. We're going white and red, 50 on each.
You got it. She banged, she went all in, you know.
Oh,
She was like,
what's the little girl going to do? You've got to trust in her instincts. Oh,
Gone
she's
green.
girl's gone green.
She's gone green, I went green.
The girl's gone green.
pink and white this time. Where's the little girl going?
She's going white as well. Oh, yes, we both are.
Good job. Oh no! I think our locks are on out.
Yeah. That Ferris wheel looks like it's going around awfully fast. Oh, he's speeding it up as well. I'll be scared for my life on there.
That was fun actually.
Yeah, because you love your gambling.
Well, I think it's a nice little take on a casino. I mean, if this is how the Philippines do their gambling,
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
It's almost like the gambling at a seaside town. Like, you almost go in and you don't expect to get your money back. It's just a bit of harmless fun.
Yeah, it's a bit like an arcade, I guess, but I like the fact it's all outside, everyone's come together. It's not like loads of money that people are betting, so it's not like serious, it's just like, yeah, a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Even the kids are doing it. But yeah, what a nice way to spend an evening. I just love the fact that the whole town's like come together. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like in the day you hardly see any people. Here's where they all are. This is where they all come out at night. Right, we're gonna end this one here after a bit of a chaotic few days in San Vicente. Not quite what we imagined. We thought we were going to be able to go scuba diving. We thought we were going to be able to go snorkeling. The weather wasn't with us on this one, unfortunately. But we did get to see a nice sunset this evening, and we've had some really great food, and we did walk along the longest beach in the Philippines.
In the whole of the Philippines. Yeah, I've really enjoyed parts of San Vicente. If it was better weather just throughout, it would have made these last few days like 10 times better, but
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is, unfortunately.
And at least we got to see this part of the country, which is nice. So we're going to end it here. We'll see you in the next one, where we'll be heading to El Nido.
Hopefully there we'll be able to fulfill what we didn't do here.
Yeah. See you then.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.